Baggedmilk joining us. How you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Good morning.
I want to start with this, and this is a moment of self-reflection for myself, and I already know the answer, so it's going to be an easy question for you to answer.
Go on.
Was I wrong about Evander Kane?
In what sense?
Well, I mean, I was very critical of that trade, about that acquisition. I guess it wasn't really a trade.
Yeah, when he came in.
Yeah. And obviously.
Well, I think then I was probably with you then, because at the time, so that happened in January.
Yeah.
I said I don't know that the juice is worth the squeeze on bringing Kane into town. We've all read, what's gone on in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that it was worth it, but when he came in here, man, he filled the net, didn't he?
Yeah.
All he did while he was here is just pump goals home. And I think you probably asked me about a month ago what I thought, like what was my guess on what would happen with Kane. And I told you then, and I'd say it again now, I'd be stunned if he was here next year. And I'm just as surprised that he ended up re-signing a 4-year contract here. I didn't think it was going to happen. I thought he was going to chase the bag somewhere else.
Well, and he probably could. Is it that far of a stretch that he could have made another $1 million a year?
I don't think so. But then again, you don't know, right? Because right before free agency, it was like a day or two before the actual buzzer went off. Ken Holland let his agent Dan Milstein just go out and check with other teams to see what kind of market was available for Evander Kane. So maybe, and again, how would we know? We're just guessing now. Maybe the market wasn't as strong for him as maybe he thought. And maybe that meant looping back to the Oilers and signing what he did. Obviously, I have no idea, but to have him come in at a 4-year deal, just over $5 million, I didn't see that coming, to be honest.
That's a bit of a if you take Evander Kane, the player, and you take all of the other crap out of the conversation, and you just go, okay, now let's put together an offer sheet based on that guy. That's a $5, $6, $7 million a year player, isn't he? I don't know.
I don't know either, but leading up to free agency, the rumor was that his camp was looking for like a 7-year, $7 million kind of contract, and the Oilers came in not even at half of that. So, I'm just as surprised as you were. Obviously, that's great news for the Oilers in terms of what happens on the ice, because the guy, 1, he's tough, 2, he's fast, he's big, he can fill the net, he'll protect McDavid any chance or any time it's needed. So for the Oilers' perspective, huge signing having Evander Kane back. Basically, they have their entire top 6 from last year, give or take, more or less, coming back for another tour. So they're keeping the band together, unlike what's going on down the road,
Yeah, exactly. That's a great segue. What the hell is going on in Calgary? Is that everybody doesn't like the coach or something, or is that what?
I don't know. It's like Johnny Gaudreau. Like, word is, according to the Frank Saravallis of the world, that he left anywhere between $15 and $17 million on the table to leave Calgary and go to Columbus. Like, for you and I, that amount of money being left there. You could pay your family a salary and fly them into Calgary all you want for that kind of extra money. So I don't know what's going on there. And now the rumors are that Matthew Tkachuk may be on the way out as well. So they may lose their 2 best players on the mat in the span of months. I have no idea what's going on in Calgary. But
really hard to watch.
All I know for sure is, man, the Oilers really broke them in the playoffs, didn't they?
Yeah, it was the Edmonton Oilers. Yeah, well, you guys at Oilers Nation are going to have fun with this. I can just picture about 14 memes right now. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Johnny Gaudreau's last shift as a Calgary Flame was doing a flyby on Leon Draisaitl on the game winner to Connor McDavid in overtime in Game 5. So that's the last memory they'll have on him. Maybe we should send a poster down of that nice little screenshot. I don't know.
So you don't think that they're going to keep Tkachuk? Because that's the rumor that he's done, like he's gone.
So yesterday at Sportsnet, Eric Francis wrote a piece where, and he's the beat writer for that team, where he just thinks that Tkachuk is on the way out, that the time is now to move him. I'd be stunned. I honestly feel bad for Flames fans, because to lose both of them in one summer, that's just a really tough pill to swallow. But at the same time, that's life in the streets, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, there's going to be a conversation about him coming to Edmonton, but I mean, that's not going to happen. We shouldn't even be entertaining it based on,
No, but
he's
you know
American,
what?
right?
Yeah, he's from St. Louis. But you know what would be fun, though? Just having the rumor out there. Like, even if they don't do it, just having the rumor that the Oilers are interested in Tkachuk and are trying to acquire him, just that little extra twist of the knife would be a little bit fun. So maybe we should start that over the next coming days.
Jimmy, send
the
the
Oilers
tweet
are
out.
in on this.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. How do you spell his name?
Reports, Oilers in on Tkachuk. Reported by Jimmy.
Yeah, reported by James P. White from the locker room. By the way, just before we let you know, let's get a plug in for the Oilers Nation Golf Tournament, one of the funnest of the year. And you guys just launched the sign up for that, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's out at all the details, and you can submit for your team as at nationgear.ca. It is on August 19th this year. It's a Friday. So what better way to kick off the weekend than come golfing with us at a Cattail Crossing? It's going to be a good time. It always is a great tournament. I'm looking forward to it again this year. I just drive around on the cart and have some drinks with everybody and have some food. It's a great time with the proceeds of that tournament going to Gregor's Grads to get some suits for some kids that'll be graduating.
There you go. That is good cause. And Oilers Nation Golf Tournament, one you don't want to miss. So OilersNation.com.
You can check us out at OilersNation.com or just register your team directly at nationgear.ca. It's right on the front of the screen there.
Thank you very much for your time, Baggedmilk. Good to be back.
Thanks, boys.
The Locker Room.
Brought to you by Always Plumbing and Heating.
Weekday mornings on 95.7 Cruise FM.